vibrations which comes on the surface of the earth, those vibrations, they are called seismic waves. Now these vibrations, when they are coming, on the basis of characteristic of those vibrations, these vibrations are divided into three categories. The first type, that is primary waves. They are also called P waves. The second type of waves, that is secondary waves. And the third waves, that is surface waves, or they are also called L waves, that is longitudinal waves. These are the three types and they all have different characteristics. Primary waves. Primary waves are the waves which are coming, which are reaching to the surface first. These waves, they are very fast and so they are very destructive. So whatever destructions we see on the surface of the earth after the earthquake, they are due to primary waves. These waves can pass through any medium, either solid or liquid medium. Solid medium, that is rocks, soil particles in the interior part of the earth. But liquid material like lava, water. So primary waves can pass through any medium. Secondary waves. Secondary waves, they are coming after primary waves. The major characteristic of these waves is they do not pass through liquid medium. So when these waves are beginning from the focus point and traveling towards surface of the earth, in the path of these waves, if any liquid medium comes, these waves change its paths. They take right angle and start moving further. So the waves which are not entering into liquid medium, they are secondary waves. The third type of wave, that is surface wave, or it is called L wave or longitudinal wave. These waves are traveling along the surface of the earth. So when from focus point the waves are reaching to the surface, they are traveling along the surface. So these waves, they are surface waves or L waves. So seismic waves, on the basis of characteristic, they are primary waves, secondary waves and surface waves. Now we are going to learn shadow zone. We have discussed primary waves, secondary waves and long waves, P waves, S waves and L waves. In this diagram, you can see the white color, that is primary wave, the green color waves, that is secondary waves, and the blue color waves, that is L waves. L waves, they are traveling along the surface. So I have drawn it on the outer crust on the surface. I have explained to you the primary waves which can pass through any medium, either it is liquid medium or it is solid medium. In this diagram, the crust, mantle and core it is shown. Now we all know that core is divided into two parts. One is liquid core and one is solid core. The outer core is liquid core, and the inner core is a solid core. Now here you will see primary waves can pass through liquid core as well as solid core also. But here you will see the green one, that is secondary wave. They cannot pass through liquid medium. Now the zone between two primary waves in the mantle or crust, this area where there are no waves entering into it. So in this area we see there is no any wave. This zone is called P wave or P waves shadow zone. Why? Because primary waves are not entering into the zone. This zone is shadow zone. So here you will see primary waves, secondary waves and the long waves, and in between two primary waves the area where there are no waves entering into the zone, that is called shadow zone. We have discussed the seismic waves, the types of waves. Now we are discussing causes of earthquake. Earthquake is a vibration which is released from the earth's crust and it is reaching to the surface. On the basis of intensity of earthquake waves, the destruction or the landform formation is taking place. But how this earthquake is happening? What are the reasons behind this? So the first reason for this, that is volcanicity. Volcanicity, that is volcanic activity. At the time of volcanic activity, the liquid lava is coming from the interior part of the earth on the surface of the earth and spreading over a large area or spreading accumulate around the bed. Either it is building a plateau or mountain. When lava is coming from the interior part of the earth, it is coming very forcefully. The force of lava is too much. Due to this force, the vibrations creates in the interior part of the earth. This vibration is earthquake. So, earthquake happening is at the time of volcanic activity also. The second reason, that is tectonic movement. Tectonic movement, that is continents which are moving towards the direction. These tectonic movements are responsible for the earthquake. In the interior part of the earth, slippage of rocks, cracks, faults develop in the rock strata. It is due to all these reasons the vibrations creates and the earthquakes are happening. The third reason is anthropogenic. Anthropogenic reason means the man is responsible for the earthquake. How man is responsible? Man's activities which are responsible for the creation of vibrations. In that, at the time of road constructions, we are digging the roadsides. That time, the machineries which are utilized, they are created the vibration.